How well do you know your first aid kit? Have you ever had a look inside? Do you have any idea what this is? Ready? Well, stay tuned and find out. All right, so this is how you use a basic dressing pack that's in your first aid kit. So if you're required to clean a person's wound at work, then you should have these ones or a similar brand in your big first aid kit or first aid room. So wipe your surface down with something sterile like an alcohol wipe, because you want to try and keep it as clean as possible. And to clean wounds with, we use sterile saline. I've actually got sterile water here, but generally you'll have sterile saline, which is in your first aid kit. So open it up. Now you see that you can open it up simply by, it's folded exactly in a way to keep it as sterile as possible. So do you see how there are these two little tabs here? All right, so one there and one there. So if you grab them, okay, open it up like that. And you've got a nice sterile surface. All right, so grab your, we call it the dirty forceps. So you grab the yellow forceps to get out the cloth, the white cloth, which will give you an extended sterile surface. Then you've got blue forceps in here, which we use to clean the wound with, keeping the tips in towards the tray. Okay, and what you'll be hanging on to on the outside. And then generally there's gauze instead of cotton wool balls, because gauze is less likely that the thread comes off. All right, so just putting the yellow forceps on the end. Now grab your saline. I generally put it into the middle tray. Whoops, bit of a spurt everywhere. And then into a dirty pile. You can grab your two blue forceps. It's like being a doctor. So much fun. All right, you're going to wet your gauze. Squeeze out any, you can fold up your gauze as much as you need to. Squeeze out any excess saline from your gauze. And when you wipe a wound, you never go back and forth, which most people think that you do, because you're contaminating and spreading germs all through a wound. So we always say one piece of gauze down the center of the wound and only wipe in one direction. If you need to use another piece of gauze, do the same thing, and you always go one gauze, one wipe. And you'll have plenty more gauze in your first aid kit because normally there's only about 5 in here. When you're drying the wound, it would be the same technique. Grab your gauze, fold it to what you need to dry it. Whoops, there we go. Okay, and then again, it's always one gauze and one wipe in the middle of the wound and work your way to the outer edges. All right, and then when you finish with all of that, you can just dump it all. Okay, so that's your basic dressing pack. Here in Australia, we have these, so just check to see what you have in your country, but you should have them. Okay, you can just wrap it all up and dispose of it according to your workplace policies. All right then, bye for now.